You excited? We're actually live. This is like I feel like I've been live with everybody in the country except for you.
Yeah, I haven't been on here. Last time I was on here, you didn't let me get 2 words in, and
I think people are like still wondering if we're married or not.
Well, I would be wondering too.
Do you still like me?
I guess.
I haven't been home much, man. I've been like traveling. It's been
He's been non-existent around here for a little bit.
It's getting to be that time of year, dear. You know how this time of year works, right?
Mm-hmm. That's why you need to buy me a camper so I can go places without you.
So this is the way. I know we're getting off track here right off the bat, but this is the way our relationship works. She is a teacher. So in the wintertime, whenever I have all this free time and I want to travel and go do fun stuff,
I'm working.
She's working. And then in the summertime, whenever she's off and wants to go do all this fun stuff, I'm balls to the walls and can't do it. So who's fault?
That's why I need a camper so I can go. I want one.
What are you gonna pull your camper with?
I got a car.
Exactly. Does your car have a hitch?
No, but you can buy me one, right?
No.
You can put one on.
What are you gonna store your camper?
The van. I can pull it with the van.
The van don't have a hitch on it.
Well, you can get me one. Don't they just? You got to get one of them things and slide it in there.
It's not that simple.
Hey guys, what's up?
All right,
Fire Pit Project is the same way it was in the video that I just posted.
All right, so real quick, Farmer Chris is on here. You know where Farmer Chris is at?
I know. Where is he?
He is in Gatlinburg.
Oh
Tennessee.
yes, I forgot.
And I told him not to pull his. I told him not to pull his fuse box out. That's an inside joke.
I hope you have a better trip than what we had.
He said he has this on the big screen down there, so maybe I should.
Seriously?
Maybe I should go put my makeup on. That's what I told him.
Is Carter around? Hey, buddy.
So, anyways, I want to do. I'm horrible about doing this, and I apologize for this. We got a few things I want to hit on real quick. I've already seen Red Dog in here. So Red Dog has been like,
pull the camper to Gatlinburg. Yes. See, I could totally do that.
The price for your excavating just went up enough to buy a camper.
Hey, Full Tilt.
Knock it off. So anyways, Red Dog, man, he's been killing us with gifts up here. He sent man behind the scenes some stuff. I heard he's got a possible surprise with us with SOT. I haven't seen that yet, but he sent us a socket extension to adjust the plumb wall braces, which
Is that who sent that?
Yep.
Very cool.
So we're going to be putting that to work this week, actually, Red Dog. We got probably the last ICF job with the plumb wall braces coming up. So you got that guy. You got that here just in time. And who else sent us the who is he?
Terry Hodgson.
Yeah, they sent us it was about a 5-page letter, just
handwritten letter at that.
Yes. So
and some cool little, what was it?
Magazines, Logger World stuff. So big thanks to those guys. And we appreciate all that stuff, man. It's pretty cool. Getting all the comments.
Hey, Red Dog. Oh, there he is.
Yep. Hey, Red Dog, man. Thanks for the socket extension. Thanks for everything.
Hey, Catherine.
I really hate that I missed to meet Red Dog. He's down in Dallas, pretty close to who's that guy? Oh, the Pumper Concrete guy? Jeff from Muddy Feet Concrete Pumping.
I was going to say, I don't know. I didn't go on that trip.
I know, because you were working, because you're a teacher. See, I've been traveling all over. Local crew, keep the plumb wall braces.
Look, Amazon. I just got that same text.
It's called spam. We didn't win anything, I promise you. I got to turn my phone off. So, but first off, guys.
New truck to pull RV.
No. Did you get your CDLs?
See, no, I don't need a CDL.
If you use the new truck, you do.
No. Buy a new truck.
Brad, Stanley, Brian, SLC Farms, Owen, Logger Wade. Oh, not Logger Wade. Logger Wade's not here. Local crew. Hope everybody's doing good. First off,
read somebody's comment that said Logger Wade.
Is that what I did?
Yeah, up here, Logger Wade. Exhaust looks familiar.
Oh, yeah. It's funny because on my channel, I get accused of copying Logger Wade, and on Logger Wade's channel, I was looking at something, he gets accused of copying me. It's like, does it really matter? And if you guys want to know the honest to God's truth behind the exhaust sack design, it's actually a joint effort between me and Wade. Me and Wade talked about this probably 15, 16 years ago. 15, 16 years ago before
Hey, Mr. DOT.
We talked about this 15 or 16 years ago, and I just beat Wade to building the first set. It was actually on an old R model truck that I don't even have anymore. And then I built a set for the Mac, and then I built some for the C8500, and now we got some.
SOT.
And now we got some on the.
Hey, Todd and Clayton. Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
I know you are.
Continue on.
Now I know how you feel.
Yep.
So anyways, the pipes, it's not Wade's idea, it's not my idea. It's been a joint effort between me and Wade. I just kind of beat him to the punch to get them on the truck. And now we both got them, which is really damn cool. But his is stainless. Mine aren't. Mine are just steel. So, yeah. Anyways, all right. So first off, are you guys enjoying all the truck builds so far? Are you enjoying the truck build videos?
It's a great time.
And what'd you guys think about Scott, man? I was so excited for today's video to come out with Scott in it, because I just thought that was cool as crap. Like, I had seen them make a few drive lines down there over the years, but I never actually paid attention to what they did. And yeah, it blew my mind too. And Scott, man, like we kind of filmed him by accident. Like, he had a question, he couldn't get a hold of me. He's like, come back here, check this out. I answered his question, and he just went, like, took off. So I just started filming it, and then he was all about it, man. He was all about it. It was cool, man. What you guys, I tried to keep all the highlights in the video, but like, absolutely, like, being there was insane, man. It was.
Where was this at?
Whenever we had the drive shaft built for Lieutenant Dan down at, remember the day I told you we were down in Evansville, and the guy recognized us in the minivan. So they
got chased down in the minivan.
I don't know if maybe that guy's on here. But the other part of this story that did not make the video is me and Aaron. As you guys see in the video, we took the parts van shopping that day, and we pull into a gas station. The guy pulls in behind us, and he recognized us. It was me and Aaron, so we got spotted in the man van.
The man van.
That was
hey, Scott.
But yeah, Scott, how you doing? So anyways, guys, all right, here's where we're at. The Lieutenant Dan build is going absolutely amazing. You guys have seen, what was the last video? Oh yeah, I was installing the drive shaft. Here, look, since you guys are live with me, I'll show you a sneak peek of what Lieutenant Dan looks like now. Can you guys see it down there? It's come a long way since the videos you guys got. And the cab's painted, the frame's painted. Everything's looking pretty good.
Look what I just got. 11 people here watching. Hey guys.
We'll show them up.
Hi.
So the Farmer Chris crew
Chris crew. Hi Howard, hi Carter and Clyde and all the other people.
Say hi to the Farmer Chris crew. They are down there. They're in Gatlinburg. They're watching us on the big screen down there. So hopefully, hopefully they don't break their big screen. So anyways, back to Lieutenant Dan.
No, the fire pit's not fixed. Probably won't get fixed. See?
So you got to tell people that don't know.
On my side.
The fire pit comes. You guys need to follow Mrs. Dirt Perfect's channel, because she's over there pleading to get me to build a fire pit.
Hey, if I say it enough on YouTube, somebody comes and helps, like man behind the scenes.
But okay, so anyways, back to Lieutenant Dan. The build is coming around absolutely amazing. There's a lot of good videos. I think there's 5 or 6, maybe even 7 videos coming. Me and Aaron actually went to Lake Crystal, Minnesota this weekend and picked up the bed. A guy by the name of Don gave us a factory tour up there, and this factory tour, it's not quite as good as the driveline shop, but it's really cool, guys. Man, I spent some money on some audio equipment to get a good video up there, and it finally paid off. I think it's finally going to work. I got it edited. It turned out really cool, man.
There's a big snowstorm there today.
Is it really?
That's what Dave said.
Well, you know, Dave, when we were up there, they told us to get the heck out of town because the snow was coming through. So.
Oh, look, Miss DOT needs a new fire pit too.
Miss SOT says I know. Read this one, Miss SOT.
And you know a guy that makes fire pits. Oh, I never even thought of that.
This live feed is supposed to be about tires, not fire pits. How you guys?
Somebody on here got a nice little camper that I could pull with a minivan. Or a GMC Acadia, then come talk to me.
No. You better also, I hope they finance for like 42 years.
I need a cheap one, and I need one that is not going to make him.
This is about Lieutenant Dan and tires, not your camper.
Apparently, it's about other things too. Okay, carry on.
So Joe, when we're doing a podcast with Chris,
Hancock's makes a pretty mean tire for duals.
Yeah,
Farmer Chris says.
We're gonna do one with Chris. I've talked to him about it a few times. He's just so busy. I'm so busy, guys. It is so hard to get our schedules to line up. But yeah, we're gonna do it. So, anyways, we got the bed, guys. The bed. I'm so glad I went with the money and bought a new bed. This bed it's top notch. It's gonna be just what I wanted on this truck. I'm super excited about that. But where I'm at on this, and my tire guy's on here. I seen Jonathan on here. Jonathan, what is it? Bozarth. I lost your comment there, buddy. It's Bozarth Audio and something. And you guys are local, want some tires. Jonathan, here's your guy. So me and Jonathan have been talking about this. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. My first question I got is right now it's got the what size? Where'd my phone go? What size are they? They're the 395. Hold on here. So the truck has. Well, first off, let's talk about this. I am pretty confident that I want to go with super singles. And the main reason I want to go with super singles is whenever I use this thing off-road in the mud, anybody that's ran duals off-road in the mud gets stuck up between the rims. It takes out valve stems. And then whenever you hit the road, you got big chunks of mud flying everywhere. It's a mess. So mostly for that reason, I'm going to stick with super singles. I'm pretty convinced of that. Now, with that being said, I don't personally have a lot of experience with super singles, so that's why I'm going to lean on you guys a little bit and see what all you guys got to say. So, first off, this truck has the what size were they, Jonathan? 395 85 R20s, which is the Michelin military tires. Has anybody out there ran them? Like, how do they hold up? How long will they last? How do they handle with the load on them? I don't have any experience with them. I don't know if I'm better off just buying a bunch of surplus of these tires and continue running them, or am I better off, happy birthday, Jonathan, or am I better off converting it to some sort of all-terrain, like drive tire road single? Todd, I hear that on money, but sometimes it's not all about money. Sometimes you got to do what you got to spend the. I'm not going down that road. It don't matter. I'm not saying money's not an object here, because it is, but if I'm going to spend money, whether it be on duals or super singles, I want to make sure I get what I want. If these tires that are on there will hold up well, I would like to just keep running them. Yeah, while they make off, I don't want a true off-road. I need like an all-terrain. I want something I can run either or. I had the military tires that are on there. Digging Nation 21. Do I want my feelings hurt? I'm not sure what that means.
No, that's not what he says. Do what your heart
feels. Sorry. Glad you corrected me on that.
Yeah,
sorry,
you were getting a little bit.
I'm trying to catch a few comments here, guys. They're full tilt. What I have on here now, the weight rating's through the roof. I mean, these military grade tires, the weight rating's through the roof. So that's a farmer or a deal. Officer Hoover.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Officer Hoover has been all over me on that. We're all good there. Yeah, Farmer Chris has got a laundry list like this long for Lieutenant Dan. Paul, how are you? But anyways, I don't know. Like, is Jonathan still on here? Give me some input, guys. These tires here, I would like to keep running them. I'm thinking about pulling these tires off and keeping them for like true off-road situations, and then maybe buying a set of all-terrain super singles with rims, and then I can just switch out. Brian H., I don't think I'll regret super singles, buddy. I'm very, very, very confident in that decision, simply because of the mud. You know, these you guys will see in some of these upcoming videos. I've been comparing this truck a lot to the front load mixer trucks we got, which is a pretty similar setup, 6-wheel drive, super single truck. I know the guy that set those trucks up and spec'd them out. I know a lot of the guys that drive those trucks. There's a reason why those trucks have super singles on them and work the way they do. And this truck is going to be a very, very, very similar application. So I'm not going to waver from my super single decision. I've been exposed and been around way too much of that to know that's the way I want to go. Now, the question is, I don't know how I want to go about it, because Yeah, there's Bozar Thotto on there. Jonathan's on here. So I don't know. There's guys out there that have a lot more experience with these super singles and especially these military grade tires. I don't know nothing about these military grade tires. So if you guys got some input on that, I know Jonathan's got a lot of good people he's been leaning on. He's been giving me some input on that. And don't tell Mrs. Dirt Perfect, but unless I can find a tire sponsor and maybe spend about 10 grand on tires.
Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god!
You better get on. You better be nice to Jonathan on here.
Man, this truck.
What are you
oh
doing?
my gosh, people!
I'm staying over here.
You are spending so much money on this thing. Come on. Use the dang tires you got. We don't need new ones. End of conversation. It's over. See, that was easy, guys. End of conversation. What else we want to talk about?
No, we need tires.
No, we don't.
Look at this truck.
There's a whole bunch of tires down there.
I don't know if they're what I want. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. You have them.
But I don't know if they're what I want.
You have them.
You had tires on your car, and then you got new tires on your car.
Because I needed them. Mine were about ready to, yeah. Oh, man, I would buy a camper, too, Cleveland. Look, how many fire pits could you buy compared to the tires? I could buy me a camper and a fire pit, and we would be great.
I'll tell you what.
Wonderful here.
Oh, Jack Spratt. I hate doing
I'll tell you what. You get new tires, and I get a camper.
Do you even know who Jack Spratt is?
Yes, that is Matt Finley.
So that's my new ICF installer, by the way. Hey, Cleveland, I sold the 24 5s. You sent me pictures. I got them posted. They're sold. They're gone. Money in the bank. Well, mostly. So now we got money to put towards. No, we got to buy money. We got to buy. Yeah, Jonathan, if you're on here, we need tires for the dump truck because I may have bought the wrong size. Sorry about that. I tried to get a deal. It just didn't work out. All right. So I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Retired super singles. Bob, my truck and the truck Let's Dig have are light years apart. They're nowhere even close to the same truck. I don't know. That's one misconception on this truck is everybody's like, it's a military truck. Let me tell you, I guarantee you, Jack Spratt says he builds fire pits too.
He does everything. He does all
You better be careful what you say, Matthew, because you might be building a fire pit while you're here because somebody's does. Yeah, Jonathan, I'll get with you on the tires to the dump truck because I definitely need some.
Miss SOT, we need to just team up together. We'll buy a camper together and we can just figure it out.
Yeah, and you can use Junior's truck to pull it.
We'll keep it in Derby, though.
Where at?
I mean, we got all
You're talking about tires, not
the people want to know, though.
We
already discussed tires. We're not buying them because we have tires already.
No, we need the right. So I keep saying this truck's not going to be a show truck. But if you guys see,
I don't know. Have you seen?
Oh man, I tell you what, we might not be getting this truck dirty.
We might not even drive it out of the shop. It's just going to stay here for everybody to look at.
It might. Actually, I'm going to build a new shop to store it in.
See, like, oh my gosh.
It's this truck
I just don't know what to do.
This truck is turning out awesome. Did you guys like? There's been a few people stop by the shop and see it, and they're like their jaw just drops and hits the floor. It's so unreal. It's a thing of beauty. So I'll go back and catch up on these comments, guys. I'm sorry. You guys are awesome. They're just flowing through here so fast. But I guess my main question is, how long will these military tires last? Are
your tires the same size as concrete?
Well, the tires I'm looking at, and Jonathan knows that information better than me, Ed, Full Tilt. That's kind of what I got in mind is the tires are running on the concrete truck. They're a good all-terrain tire. They get around pretty good. This truck's going to have enough power, especially empty. I can spin them fast enough to keep them cleaned out. The concrete trucks can't do that. Yeah, Nick, you're exactly right. They're a super single with an aggressive pattern. My question is, how do they handle and how long do they last? Probably how long do they last is my biggest question. Hubert, no, I've never reached out to Andrew. Just never really had a reason to. Yeah, I'd love to meet up with him sometime and do a live. I'd really like to do a podcast with him. But I'm sure he's just like me, guys. I'm not whining, I'm not complaining, but it is hard to explain how busy we are behind the scenes. It's absolutely and absolutely insane. And yeah, you talked about that a little bit. Talked about that a little bit whenever you were down here. So
comments are going.
I know. I'm trying to read. You guys are just wheeling through here. So so yeah, I don't. Like I said, we went and picked up the bed. The bed turned out awesome. I have found somebody, I believe, to install the AC for me. I have the AC bought. I'm still looking for somebody to help me with the interior. I got a few people in mind, but I haven't really found any home runs on getting the interior installed. But we got time on that. The videos you guys are seeing right now is whenever we had a bunch of snow and cold weather and the family was actually quarantined. Mark J, thanks. I'm laughing at that. So we worked on the truck for like a week straight. And then after this, the weather started changing. We started getting back to work. So the videos are going to keep coming on the truck, but they get a little bit more spread out a little bit. It's man, the truck. I just can't. The truck is turning out awesome. You get 125 to 150,000 miles on the Michelin XD. That is if I can do that, that's incredible. John Warren, that's the military ones, right, John? That if I could get 60, 70,000 miles out of them. This truck's not going to be hammering up and down the road nonstop. Tim, I know Tim Gavin. I know the concrete supply. I know the guy that actually spec'd those tires. I know what they get out of them. They're getting about 60, 70,000 miles out of them, and they run all versions, all super singles versions. But Hubert, yeah, I done answered your question there. I'd love to do it, but I don't even have time to send him an email right now. That's how busy we are. KTM, yeah, that's another thing I'm leaning on Jonathan. Jonathan, my tire guy, he's actually on here tonight. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to kind of figure it out. Is that? Oh my God. How did this go from tires to fire pits?
The people watched my video too.
So anyway,
Andrew, like I don't get tires. I don't know tires, so yeah, I get a little bit unenthused when it comes to truck talk.
It's a good thing Miss Dirt Perfect don't really know.
Mr. Perfect has a pretty good idea, but Mr. Dirt Perfect doesn't tell anything.
How much I've spent on this truck. This truck by far.
A lot of money.
This truck by far.
Is your biggest purchase probably?
This.
When you're all said and done?
No, this truck by far will be the most expensive vehicle I own. And it's also the oldest vehicle I own. That's kind of embarrassing. Farmer Chris, you think they'll have me up at the Midwest Truck Show? I'm hoping whenever we get this thing done, we can hit a few shows with it. Not for like truck shows, like to win awards, but just so you guys can come out and see it. Maybe take some pictures with it. And just see how cool it is, man. Like, I'm not bragging on us for the work. Like, the truck itself is just cool. You guys need to see it.
Tires are fun. Not if they're going to cost as much as he says they're going to cost. That don't sound fun to me.
Yeah, Diesel Brothers. I get that a lot to call Diesel Brothers up there. That's they had a tire deal with some company that went Scott, tires are a safety item. Duh. I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean here.
That's probably a comment towards me, dear. Because I just said tires aren't fun.
Yeah, tires are they need to be DOT approved. They got to have the right weight ratings. Trust me, this thing's not going to hit the road if we're not comfortable with the tires. That's the other thing I'm a little bit interested in seeing with this truck and the military tires on it. In a lowboy application, I wouldn't be worried about it at all, but with a dump box on it, it's going to have a higher center of gravity, and there's a lot of sidewall in the tire. I'm hoping it don't get lazy on me, but KTM, however, the tires, they're actually fairly new tires. They're within 3 years old. Yeah, I see somebody says you can't put a price on happiness, dear.
Yeah, dear. Yeah. I think that goes both ways. Tires, camper, fire pit, you know. You buy me a camper, I'll be out of your hair. You can drive that truck all you want. Anywhere you want to go.
I'm going to drive
you
the truck.
You go out of town on the weekends all the time. Go travel until your heart's content.
If you
but give me a camper so I can do the same without you.
I will buy you a tent.
I have a tent. I don't want a tent.
Oh. JDS Weather First, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I think the tires, or what type of tires we're going to put on it, is the last big decision that we're going to have to make. And I got a feeling we're probably going to end up running what we got for a little while, unless Jonathan can come up with something amazing. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's I keep saying this is a work truck, not a show truck, but it keeps going a little more towards show truck and less towards work truck. So we're gonna get this thing dirty. I'm not doing always work to get this thing dirty. It's
We're reading Captain Kleeman's comment.
We're not using my new bed for a fire pit, Captain Kleeman. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know. Captain Kleeman seeing in person. Doc Matthews, appreciate that.
Chris, no, I'm not saying I would even take an older camper and make it a fixer-upper and paint it cute and do all the things.
I get a lot of comments wanting me to do something with Andrew, and I'm not against it. If you guys want to head to his channel and see if he wants to do something or whatever, I'm all for it. It's the ball's kind of in his court, to be honest with you guys. So I think he's a cool dude. Jonathan, now he's on your side. I'm gonna find a new tire guy. He says you need a camper.
I got this. My mama dirt herd needs camper.
John Moore, appreciate it. Yeah, maybe that's what you need to do. Is you need to go on YouTube and start a camper fund.
Yep, I need a camper fund, guys.
Somebody says happy Daniel, happy wife, happy life.
Yep.
There's a reason why I'm miserable. I don't live by that.
Let's start a GoFundMe for camper from STP.
So Farmer Chris wants the 8500. He wants me to sell him the 85.
What's the 8500?
The dump truck.
Oh.
It's gonna have a new set of tires on it whenever you get it, Chris. But man behind the scenes, though, actually I don't think Chris wants it. I think John wants it. And man behind the scenes is adamant we're not selling that truck. So
Farmer Chris, you have a camper that you'll give to me?
Don't fall for that. Do not fall for that.
Farmer Chris, I need to see.
Oh my God, full tilt.
Is it something I am capable of driving myself? That's important.
If we're gonna buy it, we're buying it for scrap price because that's all it's worth.
Oh, you know what camper he's talking about?
No, I don't know, but that's all every camper's ever worth is scrap price. Bob, Captain Kleeman's here in the chat. He's been commenting a few times. But anyways, yeah, I mean, guys, the truck build is coming along absolutely amazing. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. If you got any tire comments, tire input, let me know. And I'm all ears. We got the bed from Chris Steele. We did a factory tour up there. It turned out amazing. This factory tour was awesome. Don gave us a tour up there. They were awesome. Todd with Trucker Track set it up. Todd's been a big part of making this happen. And it was pretty it's pretty cool. What engine and transmission does it have? That's one reason it sets this truck apart from, I said it's not a normal military truck. This has an 855 bin cam, about 400 horse engine, and it has an 8LL Eaton Fuller transmission behind it. And there's a few people in this chat, if you ask them, that truck will run 80 mile an hour. Unless Officer Hoover's on here, and they'll do 55.
Oh, Isaac says Farmer Chris's camper is nice. He's seen it.
I don't believe Isaac either. It's a trap. I'm telling you, it's a trap.
I don't know, guys.
It's a trap.
Olivia will tell me the truth. Olivia,
Yeah, I'll text
send me a picture. I need to know if this is worth hounding
His
Farmer
camera's
Chris
probably
about.
his camera's probably the back of his coming. When's the next Lieutenant Dan?
Drag it down there, Chris. I don't know about the sound of dragging it.
Somebody wants to know when the next Lieutenant Dan video is coming. 6 o'clock in the morning.
I was gonna say tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow, 6 o'clock in the morning. Actually, this whole week coming is Lieutenant Dan videos, and it ends with an epic test drive. Everybody wants to know how I got the truck out of the shop. I just drove it out, guys. I really did. I just drove it out. If you guys follow me on social media, Facebook or Instagram, I posted a clip on there of me getting the truck out of the shop, I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago. It took a little bit of jiggling, but yeah, it was out of the shop in 2 minutes.
My YouTube is Mrs. Dirt Perfect.
Yep, Mrs. Dirt Perfect. So what'd I do?
Okay, Chris, keep your camper. I'm pretty sure I don't want it.
Olivia just texted you back.
Olivia's pulling through.
Thank you for saving the day, Olivia. Thank you.
You had me there for a minute.
Digging Nation 21, where are you located at? Yeah, Todd, she'll get down the road. That's one reason everybody wants to compare it to everybody else's military trucks. There's a lot of differences between this one and a lot of other military trucks. One, it's got 60,000 pound rear ends. It's got a 400 horse engine. It's got a manual transmission. This truck is made to do more than just off-road work. It took me almost 3 years to find a truck spec'd the way I wanted to spec. And I finally found one. I couldn't have got a better truck. I mean, we've had a few little unexpected issues we found with it, like some rust up around the Paul, check out Logger. Yeah, Logger Wade. Yeah, I'm trust me, I'm well aware of Logger Wade stocks. I helped them build them months ago.
Chris, I'm getting all kinds of information on your camper.
Are you putting reinforcement mailers on Lieutenant Dan? Oh no, we're just gonna accept the fact that Captain Cleveland may break one. So to recap real quick, guys, I am dead set on keeping the super singles on there, mostly because of the mud issues. The question is, if anybody's got any information on these military tires and how well they hold up, like can I get 50, 60,000 miles out of them, or how do they ride? Will they handle pretty good with a dump truck? Or do I need to look at switching over some sort of all-terrain tire? Somebody asked, how much will this haul legally? So talking to Hoover, our bridge laws around here, what we're estimating the dry weight of the truck to be, my goal is to be able to haul 20 ton legally, and I'm hoping to get 24, 25 ton on it off-roads. I could increase my capacity if I put sideboards on my bed. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Because I want to be able to load it with a skid steer if needed. And I don't know. That's going to be a to be determined factor. That's going to be a little bit of a to be determined factor on how that works out. Let me see if I can find you a link to Mrs. Dirt Perfect's channel here real quick without losing everybody. So hold on. Bear with me, folks.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of
bear with me.
Moving around. You can't see anything.
So anyways, switching subjects on you guys a little bit. I can't let the cat out of the bag, but we have something pretty cool coming this Tuesday.
Do I know what this is?
I think you know what this is.
Oh, okay, yeah. I had to think for a minute. Now I know.
What is it?
Well, I can't say it, right?
No.
Isn't it?
Hold on.
Oh, pause.
Hold on. We're trying to get a link to just calm. Would you just calm down?
Well, I know what it is, but you don't want me to say it out loud, right?
Is
it's a surprise, right?
I guess we can tell them it's some new shiny paint, probably.
It's my new camper, guys.
It's not. It is not your new camper. I promise you that. I promise you that. All right, hold on here just a second. I'm getting back into All right, here we're back. All right, so let's see if I can do this. Paste. Boom. There. There is a link to Mrs. Dirt Perfect's fire pit video. I think I posted it. Didn't I post it?
I don't know. Doesn't look like your comment.
Yeah, there it goes. Dan 988. Yeah, so Dan, that brings up a good point. We're going to have Officer Hoover. I talked to him about this several times. I don't know if he's still on here or not. But after I get the truck built, the plans are he's going to bring his portable scales down. And we're going to weigh the truck. We're going to go over axle weights. We're probably going to go to the truck. I'm going to go somewhere and load the truck, come back, set the regulator for the lift axle, and find out what our max load is and where we can be, where we can go. And he's going to kind of cover all that so you guys can see it. And then more importantly, I'll know what I can legally haul. Yes, Farmer Chris, I will let this much out of the bag. What we have coming Tuesday will work very well for installing some tile pipe.
No more clues.
So yeah, we got all kinds of exciting stuff happening on the channel. It's gonna be it's you guys, between the new equipment coming, the Lieutenant Dan builds, we got some really cool jobs coming up. Yeah, it's King's Lawn. Yeah, I've seen the pond. I don't know. Yeah, I've seen the pond. It's pretty easy fix. They were going to redo the pond. It's not really that big a deal. He kind of had plans to rework that anyway. So as soon as it dries up, we'll get that knocked out. Todd Reynolds, Pennsylvania, running good tire. Okay, I'll look into that, buddy. Mike, the dirt junkie, stay tuned, buddy. We'll have to see what's coming. Full tilt. I think you know what's up, but we'll. All right, so Tuesday, what's coming should be here Tuesday. If you guys follow me, go follow me on Facebook or Instagram.
Pause. I need another.
It's not about you, Farmer
Pause
Chris.
the live video, Farmer Chris. Don't you keep that stuff sitting right next to
you?
You're on vacation.
It'll probably be on my stories. I may post some short videos about it, but as soon as it shows up, I will post it on Facebook and Instagram. So if you guys want to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, you'll also get like live updates of what's going on with Lieutenant Dan, or up-to-date updates, and then you also see what's coming Tuesday. But yeah, I did not buy a new skid steer. I will give you guys a little bit of a spoiler alert. I think I talked about this on the last live feed with Officer Hoover, but me and the Kubota are not on good terms right now. It's not a.
Hey, Steven.
Yeah, Doc Matthews, I agree, man. That was so cool getting to video that, and it kind of happened by accident. And like once we started videoing it, well, we were just gonna get the first clip, and then he couldn't get a hold of me to answer a question, and then we went back to answer his question, and he just like started videoing or started working, so we just started videoing, and I was just standing over getting it all I could. I was amazed. Well, did he get a preview of DP's oopsies, Travis? What? Not for sure what I screwed up, but please let me know. Heath. Oh yeah. I don't know. I got a video coming, and I pretty much ripped the Kubota a new one. It's not pretty. I almost wasn't going to post it because I was embarrassed of how mad I was. But I really was that mad, so I'm going to go ahead and post it. Les 316, that's fine, buddy. You gotta follow me on Facebook. Farmer Chris, you got it. 3 strikes. And if I didn't spend so much money on this If I didn't spend so much money on this truck, I'd probably have a new skid steer, but I'm kind of broke right now. How far am I from Guston, Kentucky? I'm not sure exactly where Guston, Kentucky is. Guston.
Isn't that where Jamie and Junior, like, SOT Metalworks shirt?
Is it?
It's right here.
Well, if that's the case, I'm an hour and a half.
Like, isn't that what that says on the back?
It does say Guston, Kentucky. Yeah, I've been there a few times, buddy. We don't actually go into the town. We outskirt it. The way the crow flies, 15 minutes. The way you have to drive there, hour and a half. There's your answer. Scott, I will not get a Case or a Bobcat skid steer because if I have a skid steer, there is no possible way I will buy one without a roll-up door or a side entry door. Man, that spoiled me. Yeah, not going to happen. Not going to happen. Just not going to happen. So that honestly rules out a lot of brands. Richmond, Indy, 3 hours. Dang.
Madman Marine.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Glad you guys are enjoying it. Me and Aaron have had a blast. Skid Steer Drury, what's up, buddy? He's got a few Kubotas. So Paul Honeyman. Yeah, I think she has watched that.
Put away his tools when he uses them, huh?
I'm not Scott. I'm Mike, remember?
Yeah, we know.
So,
you know how many times Aaron has said, put your stuff away?
I do not realize that I aggravate him the same way I aggravate you. Like, I know what gets under his skin, and I just kind of... full tilt, I don't know. Mine's got the 95 horse Kubota engine. I don't know if that's the same as the TL10 or not. I got a feeling it's a little bit bigger, but I don't know that for sure. Yes, Lee, Ian, there was a guy, Ian Coleman, I think it was. He sent me a link to a radiator cover. It was actually pretty close to Officer Hoover's place. And we made a trip up there. And got it. Actually, we got a new hood, new fenders, and a new radiator grill. And all of them are in really good shape. So that worked out absolutely awesome. Scott Nelson, what brand of skid steer will you go with? It'll probably be one of two brands. It'll probably be a Takakuchi or a JCB. I don't think JCB is the best piece of equipment, but I love the concept of the side entry door and the single arm. I think that's ingenious. I know a lot of people are going to argue with me. I don't care. It's my thought. I think I think too many people discredit that without actually studying it and realize how it works. The TL12s is probably going to be what I end up going with. I don't know. Volvo is king. Oh, don't get me started on that. I mean, yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. Yeah, so everybody on here is. I'm noticing from the chat here, everybody is super brand loyal. What you guys got to remind me, you got to learn about me, is you guys should know from my fleet of my equipment and my thoughts, I am not brand loyal. I don't care who makes it. I want it to do the job I want it to do, and I want it to be dependable. I don't care if it's Volvo, Hyundai, Caterpillar, John Deere, JCB, list can go on and on and on. I don't care. I don't care who the manufacturer is. I want it to be reliable and do the job that I ask it to do, period. Take the names, take the stickers off of it.
Tell us how you really feel.
No, I mean, I'm pretty opinionated, I think. But with all that being said, I completely understand that some of the bigger brands come with better backing as far as dealer backing and stuff. I don't know. I mean, there's other things that play into that equation, and some of the bigger brands are better at that. But at the end of the day, I don't care what the brand is. I want it to work the way it's supposed to, do the job I need to be, and be reliable. That's the end of that story. Hi, Miss They're perfect. Bill says
hi, Bill. Sorry, the comments were moving so fast there for a minute.
Someone wants to know if Kleeman's my crash dummy. Kleeman, man, People get mad at me for giving Cleveland a hard time. What you guys don't understand is that relationship me and Cleveland have had is way before YouTube ever started. We've known each other for, I think we were talking the other day, like 17 years. And for the first day we worked together 17 years ago, we've had the same relationship. It's the way we operate. I respect him. He respects me. And we just like having a good time. We just like having a good time. That's what it comes down to. The aggravating part about my Kubota skid steer is sitting in the cab operating that thing. I absolutely, Tim O'Daniel, no, buddy. We've sent several emails and haven't heard anything back. We'd love to catch up with them. We were talking about that earlier in the chat. Sitting in the cab operating the Kubota skid steer, I love it, man. Like, the skid steer does everything I want it to do. SLC has 15 shear pins. I'm guessing you're talking about the rock wreck. I warned you about that, but
something about that.
I warned you about that. Hopefully it's working good for you though. But the Kubota skid steer, sitting in the seat, operating the skid steer, I love it. This thing performs amazing. It's probably one of the best balanced skid steers I've ever operated. It's maybe just a little bit short on power, but not enough to complain about. The problem I got with it is it's got some of the most retarded engineering when it comes to how stuff's made and built. And it looks like, just the first glance, it looks like simple. But then you have a problem and you start working on it and you're like, what in the hell were you thinking? Point blank, what the hell were you thinking? And you guys will see on an upcoming video, like, I lose it. I've had enough. Like, what they've done in this particular part of the machine is excavator 101 engineering. Like, this is the biggest no-no ever. Like, my 7-year-old son knows better than doing something this stupid. And I'm done. 3 strikes, you're out. I'm done. I don't care how well it operates. I don't care how well balanced it is. If you can't engineer something any better than that, I'm done.
How's Grandma's project going?
Oh, we changing something. So anyway,
somebody just asked.
I'm pretty sure.
I thought I would.
I'm pretty sure that there is no chance ever I will be sponsored by Kubota. Period. Now, I see some of these people comment on here, and I'm not picking on any other channels. I promise I'm not picking on any other channels. But there's some people on YouTube that are sponsored by Kubota, and they're not true excavators. They're either homeowners or they're in another business and have an excavator. And for a hobby machine, like how they're using them, I'm gonna call it a hobby machine. It'd be great. They'd be awesome. But if you're gonna put that thing in production mode, that's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say about that. So if there's somebody on YouTube that is in dirt moving production, like has a large excavating company and is sponsored by Kubota, let me know. Because the ones I know of are not large excavating companies. I could be totally off base on that. I do know there's some large excavating companies that run skid steers. Carl Clark, thank you. But and for that application those guys are using them for, they're great. I think they'll work there. But you get these out here on the job and you start using them, abusing them, and hammering on them. I've had a Kubota excavator, I've had a Kubota tractor, I've had a Kubota skid steer, and I've had the same issues with all three. Stupidity and engineering. It's across the board. So for entry level or homeowner level or occasional use or hobby excavator, 2 thumbs up. They'll be awesome. If you're wanting to really make a living with this thing and hammer down with her, I don't think it's your machine. Yeah, hobby tractor. I don't know. The first video I put out with the second major engine problems or major engine issues with the Kubota skid steer, I think that video is getting ready to hit 100,000 views. Like, it gets comments daily, and I was really worried that a lot of people Captain Cleveland. I was a little worried if I posted that video that I was going to get ate alive, like people are going to be defending the Kubota. I don't know. I have to go back and look. I bet you that video's got 2,000 comments on it, and I bet you 1,990 of them are agreeing with everything I say about Kubota and their engineering and their stupidity. It's just stupidity. Like, it's engineering 101. I don't know how you can miss some of the basics. I don't know. I'm done. I'm never going to say never. I never say never because something may change. They may come out with the best thing they've ever, the newest thing ever. And I may end up with another one day. I'm a never say never guy, but the chances of me, there's probably a better chance hell's going to freeze over if I own another piece of Kubota equipment. Just Kubota engines, like their actual engines, I'm not completely against them. I can handle one, especially some of their older stuff. Their newer stuff, example of stupidity. Go watch the video. Watch the video that's getting ready to come up. I mean, that's a 3-hour conversation. G-Down Vapors, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That is, holy cow. You see what that is?
I see, yeah. That's cool.
Wow, buddy. Thank you. You guys don't have to do that. We greatly appreciate it. It'll go to good use buying tires for the truck, not a camper. But that is thank you. So anyways, yeah.
Can we move it to a lighter note?
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's got to be fired up.
You're ranting.
I'm not ranting. I'm expressing myself.
Well, I'm over it. Let's move on to something lighter.
So, yeah. Anyways, I got another video coming on the Kubota. I'm not going to tell you not to go buy one. It all depends on how you intended on using it. Just keep that in mind. And if something really stupid happens because an engineer is a moron, I try to tell you. I'm just saying. And Kubota is not the only one. I don't want to put this all up on. I don't want to put this all on Kubota. They're not the only manufacturer. Every manufacturer's got their little quirks, but yeah, that one there's. So, anyways, all right, guys, wrapping up a few things. If you guys missed the first half of this live feed,
hey, update them on Grandma's Project.
Okay, Grandma's Project. Yes. So if you guys remember, I'm posting the link to your channel on there if somebody wants to know about the fire pit. So. Grandma's Project. Here's why you haven't seen a whole lot of Grandma's Project on the channel. We put the foundation in. Jack Spratt or Matt, the guy that does what did Cleveland this post?
Hey, Nutsy's here.
What's up, Nutsy? Hey, man, how the Nutsy's got the auction going for the Eastern Loggers. I don't know. I think it's going through the 14th. Nutsy, I hope I don't say this wrong. But head over to Nutsy's channel, Nutsy319. He's got a really cool fundraiser going on for the Eastern Loggers, and Nutsy's just a good guy. So go over and check out his channel and check out the auction, the silent auction he's got going on. That's pretty cool. So, all right, update on Grandma's Project. Here's what's going on Grandma's. We did all the demo work down there. We pulled out the we put the foundation in. My buddy Matt went in and poured all the flat work, and there's another contractor that's coming in, and he's doing all the framing, and he's been running behind. So, yeah, Red Dog said that's a $500 fire pit fund.
That's right.
Okay, so Nutsy, real quick, Nuts319. If you guys are in this chat, head over to Nuts' channel and check out the auction they got going for Eastern Loggers. It's a really cool fundraiser. Nutsy's kind of taken under his wing and done. They usually do this an event they have every year, but because of the virus, they haven't been able to do it. He says the bidding is going on until the 20th of March, and he's got some really, really, really cool stuff. So head over to Nuts319's channel, get all the details on that. I think he posted a video today, kind of outlining everything they got. So he'll go do that. And then while you're there, subscribe to Nuts channel, man. Nuts is a good guy. He was just on Outdoors with the Morgans. He's been down here several times. Nuts just a good dude, ain't he?
He is.
Nuts is just a good dude.
All
right, yeah.
Grandpa's story. Farmer Chris wants to know about that video.
A couple things here. So there is no more videos from Grandma's right now because there hasn't been any more progress, and I apologize for that, guys. The only thing that's been done that you guys haven't seen is the flat work got poured. The pads did get poured. I would try to get back there at some point and do an update on that as it starts to progress, but it just hasn't. It just hasn't. Nothing's happened down there. We've had some really kind of bad run of weather. The framer got behind. Yada. So, but what Farmer Chris is talking about, I got a really. This is going to be a totally like off base subject, but little unknown fact you guys probably don't know about me is my great grandfather, which I've obviously never met, was in the coal mine business. He owned a coal mine, and the coal mine collapsed and he was killed. And my grandpa, which is still alive, is not in the best of health. And we were actually able to take him out in the woods to visit the mine site, probably for one last time. And I was able to video it, and Grandpa's memory is failing. Like he don't remember anything. But man, he remembers
his short-term
memory.
Yeah.
He remembers that day. I mean,
he tells it exactly the same way every time.
He remembers that day to a T. And we were able to get that filmed and get that on video, and it turned out really cool. So I was kind of a little mixed emotions about sharing it with you guys, but I think it's a cool story. I get, I don't know. You've seen the video. It turned out pretty good, didn't it? That was the first time.
That's the first.
That was the third time I've been to the mine site. But that was the second time you've been to the mine site, and it's the first time our kids were at the mine site. And I don't think they really knew exactly.
They weren't prepared for what we went to see because they thought it was a mine that we were actually
but they're old enough, they'll remember.
Yeah.
Matt and Andy, American Tradesman, yes, we are ready for AC install. Parts are here, trucks here, everything's ready. I think Matt and Andy are going to hand up and give us a hand on installing some AC. So pretty excited about that. But yeah, Grandma's project, it's kind of at a standstill. It's out of my hands. It's kind of at a standstill. But we did get to go out to the mine site with them. I got Grandma's hilarious.
Tells it how it is.
Grandma's just thanks, Will. Grandma's just a mess. Yeah, and Captain, that's exactly right. That's kind of my whole thought with YouTube. And I've had this conversation. We've had this conversation several times. It's pretty cool these videos are for you guys and they're entertainment, and hope you guys enjoy them.
But some of them are for us.
But I mean, I've only been doing it a little over 2 years and still go back and look at some of these videos, especially the ones with the kids.
Well, yeah, like the Christmas one we do, and
So this video here it's a little bit of a selfish video. It's kind of for our family, but it turned out really cool, and I'm glad we were able to do that. Grandpa's health is declining pretty quickly, and we had a pretty small window to make this happen, and had to send some good weather. Got permission from the landowner, and we were able to make the trip out there and do it. It's about a half an hour long video, but it's I think people from the outside looking in would even be
reading Nazi's.
What did you say?
Where do we donate to keep man behind the scenes clothes on?
That's a very good question. I told him I was going to.
I said, so this is what happens in our shop when nobody's around?
He said he was going to go complete commando and use his welding helmet, but he was afraid Jenna might check the security cameras. I said, they don't get that good a resolution. She wouldn't have seen anything.
That's funny.
For you guys that don't know what we're talking about, I'm not going to show you on here. But if you go to my Facebook or Instagram, you will see you'll see a half-dressed man behind the scenes. So, but yeah. Anyways, I don't know. It was really cool. It was cool to see Grandpa back at the mine site. It was cool to get that on film. It was cool to actually take my kids there and see that. I mean, this accident, whenever it happened back in 1948, was a really big deal around here. And whenever my dad got killed years later, I could tell it brought up a bunch of really old feelings for Grandpa. And
heck no, Farmer Chris. I wasn't here for that.
There he is right there.
Oh,
man behind the scenes is on there. He snuck in there just in time.
Right at the perfect timing. He knew everybody's talking about him.
Oh my goodness. So, but anyways, guys, we're going to wrap this up here before we run too long. But to recap, guys, if anybody's got any input on those tires, comment on this video before or afterwards. Let me know. I appreciate everybody's input. You guys are a huge help in finding somebody to install the AC, which Andy and Matt and Andy, American Tradesman, I think you're going to do that. You were a big help in finding which is Ian Coleman, big help in finding the new grill surround. And I'm sure you guys will get any good advice on the tires. You always do. Appreciate that. The build is coming along phenomenal. We've got the bed here on site. Everything's going good. You guys learned tonight how much I love Kubota. That was totally awesome.
The video for the mine site hasn't been posted yet.
No, it hasn't been posted. I don't know for sure when it'll post. It'll probably be see you, Chris. Have a good trip, buddy.
Have fun, guys.
It'll probably be posted about middle of April, if I had to guess. I still got to do some finishing touches on it, and I got to get it scheduled to post, but I'd say the middle of April. I'm going to post it on my channel. I'm sure some of you like it and some of you don't watch it. That's fine. It's more for me instead than it is for you guys. But yeah. I'm not even going to read that out loud, buddy. But guys, hope you enjoyed, man. I appreciate you hanging out. We had like 1,200 people on here one time. That's absolutely crazy. So appreciate everything. Appreciate you guys' input. We got there's a lot of cool videos on Lieutenant Dan coming up, and the test drive video is awesome. It turned out awesome. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to head over to Nuts' channel, Nuts319, and check out what he's got going on over there. And yeah, appreciate it, guys. I think we're gonna wrap her up. What do you think?
Yep. Thanks for watching, guys.
All right.
See you later.
See you guys. And Aaron, I'll see you in the morning.